Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So today we are going to learn how to cut a plain trouser. We're going to learn how to cut a plain trouser. So if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so that you'll be notified whenever I drop my videos. So without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into our cutting for today. So these are plain trouser. These are material and fabric that we're using to cut our plain trouser. And when cutting a plain trouser, you fold your fabric into two. You see, the good side is inside. There's a good face. There's a bad face. So you sketch on the bad face. So this trouser we are cutting, we are going to be considering the following measurements. We are going to be considering the measurement below. We have a waist, of 39, waist of 39. We have the thigh or the lap of this trouser, as the case might be, of 28. The thigh is 28. We have the knee. The knee measurement, let's use K for the knee. The knee measurement, we have 18. And then the trouser length, we have 30. We have 38 for the trouser length. So these are the measurements we are going to use to cut our trouser. We have a waist of 39, the thigh of 28, knee of 18, and the trouser length of 38. So we are going to be using our tape, our short ruler, long ruler, chalk, and scissors. If you have your French curves, you can use them. But if you don't have the French curves, please don't be discouraged. We can still use this and get our results. So in my other videos, I told you how to divide your measurements when you're cutting a trouser. We'll just do a little recap. So first of all, we will take our waist measurement, and we say when cutting a trouser, we divide the waist measurement by 4. So if we divide 39 by 4, you should be having, let's do our measurements, 39 divided by 4. We are having 9 3/4. So for the waist, we're having 9 3/4. So first of all, we'll remove 1 inch from the side here. See, mark 1 inch. Remove 1 inch from the side here, and then ½ inch from up here. 1 inch from the side. So this is what we're taking our waist measurement. So we say our waist is 9 3/4. So we'll locate our 9 3/4, and we add ½ inch allowance to it. That becomes 10 1/4. So you see, I've located our waist. This is our waist. So here we will mark 1 inch from the top because we're slanting the waist. The next thing for us to do is to locate our crotch. And we say our crotch is waist divided by 4 plus 1 inch or 2 inches or 1.5 inch, as the case might be. So for this plain trouser, we'll be using plus 1 inch. So we divide our waist by 4 and add 1 inch to it to get our crotch length. So our waist is 39 divided by 4, you have 9 3/4. 9 3/4 is 9 3/4 plus 1 inch. That becomes 10 3/4. So this is our 10 3/4. We'll mark it here. This is our 10 3/4. See? Our 10 3/4. Mark our 10 3/4 there. That becomes our crotch line. So let's extend this crotch line. It becomes our, this is the length of our crotch. So the next thing we do, on this length of the crotch, we will now locate our lap measurement, our thigh measurement. So the thigh, we will also mark ½ inch from the end here. This is ½ inch. This is ½ inch. Yes. Then we take our thigh measurement. We say our thigh is 28 divided by 2. When you are cutting, divide thigh measurement by 2. Divide by 2, that will be 14. So these are 14. We mark our 14 here. You see? This is our 14. So the next thing for us to do is for us to curve our crotch. Now, how can we curve our crotch? If we measure from here, this mark to the end, we have 11.5. So let's extend this mark down. 11.5. This is 11.5. So let us extend this crotch line so that we can curve our crotch. We'll extend this crotch line. See? So the next thing will be for us to measure 2 inches upwards from here to locate where to curve our crotch. You see? So we'll curve our crotch from here to these 2 inches. If you have your French curves, you can use them. I don't have them here. I'm using my, as for me, I'm using my free hand. You see? That's our perfect crotch, like right there. That's our perfect crotch right there. So let us also join this line to this one. The next thing that we'll do is to locate our pocket. Pocket located 7 inches from the waist for adults. This is 7 inches. This is our pocket area. You see? We are done with our waist, our crotch, and our thigh. The next thing for us to do is to locate the center of our trouser so that we can take the knee and the ankle measurement and also the length of the trouser. So for us to get our knee point and the ankle point, we'll divide this, our thigh measurement, into 2. Divide this by 2. This is 14. Divide by 2, you have, this is the midpoint. See? So we mark this midpoint here. We mark this midpoint here. See? So for us to get the center, we'll measure from this midpoint to the end. This is 7.25. So take it here, mark 7.25 so that we can get a straight line here. 7.25 here. 7.25. Lastly, 7.25. So we join these points together. You see, this is why you need this long straight rule to join these points together. See? This is to get the center of our trouser. So now that we've gotten the center of our trouser, we can go ahead to locate the length of our trouser. And we say the length is 38. So we measure 38. Measure from here. Where is our 38? This is our 38. Now we'll add 2 inches hemming allowance, becomes 40. See? So we still measure from this side of 40. So we can get a straight line. So also we'll get a straight line down here. See? The next thing for us to do is to take our ankle measurement. The next thing for us to do is to locate the half length of the trouser so that we can take our knee measurement. So this trouser length is 38. The half length, half of 38 is 19. So that's what we're locating our half length, 19. So this is 19. This is our half length at 19. So at 19, we'll take our, this is 19. At 19, we will take our knee measurement. So knee measurement there is what? Is 18. 18 divided by 2 will give you 9, right? 18 divided by 2 will give you 9. So we're going to locate that 9 here. And for you to locate that 9 here, it means you will mark 4.5 inch this side, 4.5 inch this side to give you what? 9 inches. Get me clear? For you to locate your 9 inches, you measure 4.5 inch here to this side, 4.5 inch here to this side to get your 9. So this is 4.5 inches this side, this 4.5 inches this side. That makes it 9. So the ankle of our trouser, we are using 7.5. And if you divide the ankle of our trouser, we are using the wideness of 15. 15, that is 7.5. So how can we get our 7.5 here? If you use 3 3/4 this side, this is 3 3/4. This side also 3 3/4. 3 3/4, that gives you what? 7.5. This is 3 3/4, 3 3/4, making it what? 7.5. So we are going to extend this 7.5 up a bit so that our trouser will be straight down. So we'll measure from here 8 inches upwards. This is 8 inches. Still measure here 8 inches upwards. So at this 8 inches upward, we'll still mark our 7.5. So this is 3 3/4. This is 3 3/4, making 7.5. Please, if you are lost at any point, I advise that you repeat. You can forward back, you can back forward and watch again and again until you are clear, because this is quite simple. So we'll now join this point and this point using our straight rule, because the trouser needs to be straight at this point. This point, join it. Same thing with this point. See the what? To join it. See, the next thing is to join this point to this point. Of course, you need a longer ruler. Like I said, if you have a French curves, you can use them. For me, I'm okay with this. For me, I'm using a straight rule because I don't have French curves. So, join this and this. So our trouser is coming out. The next thing is for you to join this point to this point here. You see? Done that. Next thing is to join this point to this point. Now I'm going to use my free hand to join this point to this point, because it needs to be a bit curvy here, and a straight rule will not give me that curve. See? It needs to be a bit curvy here. So same thing this side, it needs to be a bit curvy here, and at this point here as well. See? So you join this from the pocket point here to this waist. See? See? So as you can see, we are done with the front piece of our trouser. There's a line here. We are done with the front piece of our trouser. It is quite simple and it is straightforward. So if you are enjoying this video, please, I advise that you hit the subscribe button. If you are yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on. Hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so that you will never ever miss out on any of my videos. So you see, we are done with our front piece. It is simple, it is straightforward. We're now going to cut. So we are done with our front piece of trouser. We now proceed to the back piece. So now for our back piece of trouser, since this fabric is bigger here and smaller here, we will turn this way so that the bigger side we use it up here and the smaller side for the fabric we use it for the down side of our trouser. So for the back piece of our trouser, we'll keep the front piece, leaving an allowance of minimum of 2.5 inches this side. You can use 3, but just minimum of 2. This is okay, this is even 3. I have an allowance of 3 inches here. See, here too is up to 3 inches. So next I'm going to do is to extend this here by 2.5 inches, right? And also I'll extend my waistline, the front waistline, up by 2.5 inches, and the wideness of the waist also I will open it by 2.5 inches as well, for me to locate the waistline for my back piece of the trouser. This is because the back piece of the trouser carries more load. Let me just put it like that. The bum, your buttocks, the buttocks, is at the back and it needs more allowance. That's why we give this allowance. That's why the back piece of the trouser is higher and bigger than the front piece. And also, generally, the back piece of the trouser is always bigger than the front piece. So this is very important. You extend it here by 1.5 inch, by 2.5 inches, and also the wideness by what? 2.5 inch. You get this line. Basically, that's that, and then you cut. You cut this side piece exactly on the line of the front piece. You see, on the exact line of the front piece, you cut the back piece on the exact line. Make sure it is exactly. All right. So the next thing we'll do is to cut from this point. After we're done with that, we'll shift this front piece inwards. We will shift the front piece inwards, giving a difference of 2.5 inches. You see, a difference of 2.5 inches. This is 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Down here can be just 2 inches, okay, but up here leave it 2.5 inches, but down here just leave it at 2 inches, but here 2.5. That's all. The next thing you have to do is to cut your trouser. Now, during cutting, when you get to this point here, this is another key area to take note. When you get to this point, The back piece doesn't dip inside like the front piece, because I told you we need allowance for the buttocks and all that. So this back piece here is going to pass shallow. It's not going to dip in like the front piece. So just watch how I'm going to cut it. I'll start at the point here, but and I'm going to bring it outwards, then it will end on this line here. So I'm going to fold this out. See? So you can see there is a difference. Can you see? It's a very notable difference. So this is our trouser. This is the front piece, and this is the back piece. So we are done. You can see if I should shift this in the middle, if I should place this front piece in the middle, you can see that this is your front piece, this is your back piece. You see, this is front piece, this is back piece. You can see that the front piece is smaller than the back piece. If you enjoy watching this video, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on for much more interesting content. Thank you so much. Once again, welcome to Nat Fashion Hub. Thank you so much. So if you like the video you just watched, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on for much more interesting videos. Thank you so much. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you.